Almost 2 decades ago now, Connecticut was all abuzz about the New England Patriots, not because they were headed to the big game, but because we thought they were headed to Connecticut. Or were they?
Yeah, 19 years later, there's still a lot of disagreement about whether the Patriots owner, Robert Kraft, really ever intended to bring his team to Connecticut. He talked about it a lot. Chief Capital correspondent Mark Davis has more.
The main player in the big Patriots deal of 2 decades ago is not available for interviews because he's in prison. But the other two principal players are available, and they have opposing views as to what was going on.
On November 18, 1998, Patriots owner Robert Kraft appeared at what can only be described as a huge pep rally of the state's political leaders from both parties to announce the deal.
This is a great day for the New England Patriots, the Kraft family, and the fans of our great team.
Governor Rowland had quietly cut the deal earlier in the month, but kept it under wraps until he had safely been re-elected for a second term. It called for the state to bankroll close to $1 billion to develop a state-of-the-art football stadium along the river at the junction of I-91 and I-84 in Hartford. Less than a month later, the legislature rubber-stamped the plan in a special session by a bipartisan margin of 2-1. Hartford attorney Tom Ritter was the Speaker of the Connecticut House and remains convinced the deal was real and doable because Boston was out of the picture.
Boston had given up. Okay, I talked to the Speaker there, Tom Fitter, a very close friend of mine, who actually hated Robert Kraft, but he said, be my guest.
The deal hinged on moving a huge steam and water cooling plant that supplied heat and air conditioning to the majority of the largest buildings in the city.
Only when you come down here underneath the steam plant, you begin to realize what a mammoth undertaking it is.
Plus environmental cleanup of the land. Kraft wanted this all done and the stadium completed in time for the 2002 season. Kraft made all kinds of coming to Connecticut public relations moves for months, including looking to buy a home. But moving the steam plant and cleaning up the land started to look much more complicated than first thought. Ritter says that's when Boston had a change of heart.
When we started failing to live up to our end of the obligations, Boston got a second wind.
At the end of April 1999, Kraft suddenly pulled the plug on the deal. And, you should pardon the expression, deflating everyone's euphoria, got the one he wanted in Foxborough. State Tax Commissioner Kevin Sullivan was the leader in the Senate then and now says he's not proud of the Pats deal.
Looking back, I think people were afraid to say no, and they were afraid to ask questions because it looked like you weren't being enthusiastic. It looked like you weren't being a good sport.
This is a setback. There's no question about that.
Governor Rowland announced he was now officially a New York Jets fan.
Kraft played the state of Connecticut in order to leverage his position in Boston, where he was always going to be. It was just a question of when they would write a bigger check and give him the benefits he wanted.
I know I'm in the minority, but I was very close to this, and I've always been very clear that I think it could have happened.
I think we're absolutely better off. I think we would be paying for this thing right now. It would not have added value. It would only have added a huge additional burden to the state of Connecticut.
The steam plant remains, and the Connecticut Convention Center, Hotel, Connecticut Science Center complex is on the site. It cost about $1 billion, and Connecticut citizens are still paying for it. In Hartford, Mark Davis, News 8.